This is Coded, and I'm here to take you through some of the improved translations that has happened on 1688. Earlier on, we realized that we were not having this our homepage of 1688 translated, but they are doing a great job. They are doing very well, trying to globalize the platform so that it will be very easier for us to communicate and then also read things on the platform. And I think it's best for the business because sometimes it gives you a lot of images in your gallery, and then your phone is load up, and then you end up going back to your. So first, you were not having these things, the homepage translated, but now it is translated. And if you are still having this, your homepage not in English, then it means that you are using the old 1688 app, the ones that you downloaded you downloaded it through the website. Now, those of us who downloaded it through the website, if you are trying to upgrade it to the new versions where you will get to have the homepage translated and most of the things on the platform translated, it's going to be very difficult. The only option you have is to delete the old one and then go to Play Store to delete it. Now, earlier on, it was only App Store which was having 1688 on their store, but then with the current upgrades, now you can get it on your Play Store. If you are an Android user, you can just get it on your Play Store. So you just have to go there and then you downloaded a new version, and then you log in as usual, and then you'll be able to have this interface translated for you in English. It makes the work so easy. So you are able to read a lot of things on the platform. And then again, if you want to message the suppliers, so one aspect that has been made on the platform that is so unique is the fact that they make the messaging, chatting with suppliers between customer and a supplier. They made it so easy and then swift. Nowadays, you don't have to use any translation means to be able to understand what the supplier is saying because of their automatic inbuilt translator that they have built into the chatting system. So for example, you see this one has been translated, right? I'm just hoping I will get a top message. Let's see. So I sent a message to the supplier and then he replied with this one. Good. So once the message comes like that, if it is a message that he typed and then an auto, and it's not an auto responder, then you are going to have a translation form of the message that the person sent. So that is how it is. Now let me try and press and hold this one and see whether I will get an option of translation. Okay, now this one is an auto responder, so that's why it didn't translate. So if you encounter something like that, please just wait behind. When the supplier responds, you are going to have a translation side of it. So that is one improved way that 1688 has come up with to make sure that we are using the platform in an easy way to help both of us in terms of communication. Now, if you are also assuming they send you a message and then it didn't do the auto translate, then it means you can just press and hold whatever message that the supplier sent to you, and then you choose the option that says translate. You tap on it and then it will translate everything for you. So that is one unique tool 1688 has built into their chatting system, which is making conversations so uniquely and very, very beautiful. And then to my Android users, you have an upper hand always. When it comes to 1688 business, always Android users get to have an upper hand in terms of translation, in terms of communicating, with the suppliers. They always have an upper hand. So that is why mostly my students, I advise you guys to at least have an Android phone for their business. Now, assuming you want to communicate with the supplier, if you're an iPhone user, the best thing you will mostly have is that you go to Google Translate, type whatever thing you want to type over there, translate it to Chinese, copy it, come and paste, and then send it. I don't know whether now iPhone users have upgraded their keypad to be able to have an inbuilt translator in it. I don't know of that yet, but then if you are an iPhone user and then you have that inbuilt translator as part of your keypad, please give us a comment and then give us a guide on how you do that. Now, to my Android users, there's always an inbuilt translator on your keyboard. Now with mine, you can see it here. When I type on this one and then I type maybe the boy is, you see that it will just write it in Chinese here, and then I can send it to the supplier. When the supplier replies, automatically it will translate. Then, so if you are not seeing your translator here as part of it, then you have to tap on settings and then you configure it in the keyboard. Sometimes if you don't see the settings here, you probably tap and hold the comma, and then you see it as part of the option. So this is one thing that Android users mostly have, above the other iOS. So that is an improved way that we'll be able to use or translate or communicate, with our suppliers. Now, most of the items are still not translating. Some of them are images. Some of them are write-ups that are like, example, the automatic thing that came here, right? There's no way you'll be able to translate that one, whether there's an inbuilt translator or not. There's no way you'll be able to do that. So, and then again, this one too, you can translate the name of the company as well. So what you have to do, and then another one that you can translate, that is the specification. When you are going to the spec side, it is very difficult for you to have a translation side of it. So I'm coming to introduce to you a tool that we use for translating all those things. Now, earlier on, we were using Hi Translate and then Hi Dictionary and then Google Translate. As of now, I still have my Google Translate, because sometimes when I'm trying to track an item, so I have to just take a screenshot of it and then go to Google Translate and use it translate. But then as I was doing so, I realized that there is this powerful tool that I can also use to be doing that. Now, before I go deeper into that particular tool, we started from Hi Translate, and then with the Hi Translate, we were able to do picture translate, we were able to do, word translate, and then the Hi Translate started asking for a fee before you were able to use it for your translation, especially the global translation. Now, we then jumped on Hi Dictionary, which was another tool that I found, and then I informed all of you about it. The Hi Dictionary also performed so well, but the only thing that it wasn't able to do is that it wasn't able to translate images directly unless you take a shot of it, and then, or you download the shot, go to the Hi Dictionary app itself, and then you go and upload the image in there for it to translate. But recently, this new app that I found is able to do image translate without you going to the app itself. So whether it is word translate that you want to do it to do for you, to do that instant. The same way, if it is an image, it will still do that instant. So the name of that particular tool is Instant Translate. This is the tool, Instant Translate, and this is the icon. Please, this tool will be able to help you to translate anything that you want to translate. So you just have to download it, configure it, and then you tap on Start Broadcast. Once you tap on Start Broadcast, it will hover like the way this particular icon is hovering on it. And then anytime you want to translate word by word, you pull it, as we were doing with the Hi Translate and then the Hi Dictionary. You pull the magnifying glass and then you put it on it, and then it will translate for you. But then if you want to do global translation, where all the things on the platform will be translated, you tap on it. Once you tap on it, like for example this one, you tap on it like that, you see options there, then you tap on global translate. It will translate everything, even if the thing is what image, it will translate everything. So this ones, you don't have to go to the app, take a screenshot, go to the app and then do the translation. Just like that, once you are just like that, you tap on it, global translation, and it will translate everything it is saying on the platform or on the screen right now. Then when you can also do region translate, where you translate only this side. So when you tap on it, the options that can, there's one that calls region translate. It will translate only this side for you. So this tool is very powerful. The rate at which it's able to translate things for you is so simple, and I like it so much. So we can all just go in there and then download it and then use it for business. You know, you are not only using 1688, you are using taobao, you are also using pinduoduo. So pinduoduo is not English, taobao too is not English, so definitely you will need a translation button or a translation tool to help you for that. This particular tool will be one of a kind that you can go in for. Now, I wasn't able to show you a video on how to configure that. Is that once I open this particular app and then I tap on start broadcasting, my video would have to stop, and I don't want that video to stop. So you just download it, configure it. If you have any challenge, configuring it, you just leave a comment. I'll make sure I'll reply you, I'll call you, so that we tend to resolve it together. We are doing this mini importation together. We are each other's keeper, and then we are just straightening up things for each of us, so that whatever vision or dream that you have in your importation journey, you'll be able to achieve it. And that is all Coded M2 is up. We try to find every possible means through which we will be able to scrutinize things and make it easier for us in this importation journey. So if it's your first time coming across my video, please, my brother, my sister, do us a favor and then tap on the like, subscribe, and then tap on the notification button, so that anytime we post new videos, you'll be able to see it. If you are watching from TikTok, please try and follow and then save the video for future. You can share the video to anyone that the person may probably need. This is Coded Imports, and I'm back again. This time around, I'm back for good. I'm going to come with you with a lot of videos, so stay in touch and let's make this importation journey very sweet and then smart.